started a new design team project for ASC supplies on Etsy, and I'm gonna have the link down below, and I'm also gonna have a list of the products that I use. But let me just quickly show you the collection that I use, which is this Twilight Forest. So this is a little booklet, and you get all these images, and this is a glossy paper, and as you can see, you get quite a lot of images here. So you can use this for cards, albums, different kinds of projects. I love it. And then I also use this one. This is 5.5 by 5.5. It's like a background paper, so it's perfect for stamping images. So I share with you on my DT haul as well. So love it. I absolutely love it. And then also I use these beautiful fairy stamps. These are the Lavinia Stamps, and I'm just in love with these beautiful stamps. So I'll show you how I incorporated those in the project. And then also I use this, this is a card set. So now you get all these elements to make your own cards, but I use them to, kind of as an ephemera to decorate my box. As you can see, this piece right here is from here, and then I use these other ones inside as well. And then with this set, you also get a couple of cardstock pages, so I use one of them, and I'm saving these two to create a mini album. And so then everything else that I use is basically from my stash. Like the flower is from my stash, and I believe this came from Michael's. These little flowers here, these little white flowers, you will also find at ASC Supplies. These are these little Tim Holtz little flowers, and they look like little flower bouquets. So what I did is I just cut them in different pieces like this, and just stack them around, and you will see how I use this inside the album as well. And so then I also use these little bling decorations, and this is actually from Halloween, and I got it at Michael's maybe last year, maybe the year before, but I love it that it's black, so you can incorporate it in different projects. So now let me show you what I created, and I'm so happy how this came out. I started this morning, literally, like, I don't know, it came so fast. It just has, once the paper is so beautiful, you just go and it happens. So like I said, this flower reminded me of like a swan because of the feathers, so I really wanted to incorporate that. I was actually looking for a swan, but I didn't have any on my stash, so I don't want to go to the store or anything like that. This is the card that I already shared with you. This dream, I think I have it here too. That is also from Michael's. It's like a sticker set that, oh, maybe I don't have it. So you get a sticker set like this. So it says sweet, nice, wish, and dream. So I used the dream for this project. And so yeah, so this is the cover. This is the front of the box. I have these little pearls hanging in there. This trim all around. This is from Joann's, this black trim. And this also is from Joann. So now you can see the inside of my box, that I make it almost like a shadow box. So that beautiful fairy on the back, it's actually a fairy that I bought either Michael's or Hobby Lobby last year when my daughter had a fairy birthday. So I bought it to put it as a cake topper. So now I'm just reusing her, and I just love her to pieces. She's so cute. So if you can see the background, that paper, it's from the card set. And then if you look at the different angles inside the box, you will see the different beautiful images. But anyway, let me first show you the outside. So basically I was creating an explosion box, and because I love that fairy so much, I wanted to open, do this window so we can see what's in the center of the explosion box. I have other explosion boxes that also have a beautiful center, but because we never open the boxes, they're just sitting. You can never see the inside. So this time I really wanted to display the beautiful fairy. So over here I'm using the background papers, and then I am using the Lavinia Stamps. Lavinia stamps, and then these are butterfly stamps that I just had on my stash. So the fun part about these papers is that you can create your own design, your own background. So I really love doing that. So this next one over here, it's another one of the stamps that, as you can see, it didn't come out really good, but I loved it anyway, so I didn't want to redo it. And so here I just collage different, well, not collage, but I just stamp different other fairy stamps that I had, or mushrooms and flowers and things like that. And this last one over here is another one of those beautiful fairies and some mushrooms. So the paper collection has different color schemes like blues and greens and pinks, and as you can see, I wanted to concentrate on the blue because I wanted to use the card set. So now let me share with you the inside of the explosion box. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There you go. And so over here on the center, you could see the beautiful fairy, and all I did with her was add some flowers from my stash and just kind of, you know, put them all around her to make it look like she's on a beautiful garden of flowers. And then these are the cute little Tim Holtz flowers that I just basically cut into pieces and just made them stand up to give the project a lot of dimension. So isn't she gorgeous? So pretty. Okay, so now on the sides here I embellish with the card set as well. And so this page, let me just go like this, and let me move that. So over here, this page, this little, it's like a window. I don't know, it's not, I don't know if it's a window, but there's a fairy garden and the other fairy flying. So this closes with a magnet. And so these images came from this set over here, and the backgrounds came from the stamping pad. And then I just stamp. I didn't embellish a lot, I just stamped some of the pages and just left enough room to add pictures. So over here, this is actually like an accordion fold, so it opens up like that, and you get a lot of room for pictures. So each layout here will hold 10 pictures. So like, as you can see, I try to stay with the same color scheme. So that is this side, and then this opposite side over here with this image that I also love. I'm in love with all of these images. So these are the three fairies dancing on top of the bridge, and then there's the other little fairy sitting on the mushrooms and the moon background. It's just so beautiful. So this opens up like that, and this one says she leaves a sparkle wherever she goes, and that's just a stamp from my stash. And then here I stamp another fairy and a little butterfly, and this is the same. This is also an accordion fold kind of layout. So again, you can fit 10 pictures in there, and that closes with the magnet as well. And then this over here, I wanted it to, I love this paper, and this was from the card set. So this paper, I love it. I love how it looks as a background for this fairy. So I didn't want to put anything in here, but then I just made it open, and we can add a picture here. And then this is another element from the card set, and this is just a belly band. And look at this beautiful image. And then here's just room to add a couple pictures. So I really had a lot of fun creating these, because as you can see, I didn't do much embellishing because the paper is just, it speaks for itself how gorgeous it is, and you don't need much more than that. So I hope that you guys like my project, my little box. I really like how this came out, and I'm so happy. It's very mystical and also very elegant. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. And I'm gonna put the link to ASC Supplies store on Etsy, so you guys can check it out. I'm also going to try to link all the products that I use, so it's easy for you to find. I want to thank you so much for watching. See you next time.